And we are back, but this time not with your big screen movies. We're back with your small screen movies, and we got 7 days worth for you right now. Kicking off on Saturday with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It's on E4 at 9 o'clock. Is this the one? Is this the latest one?
No, that was
Rise.
War Off. That was War
Off.
It's Rise. It's Rise, Dawn, War.
I always remember, so I can never remember the name. I always remember the second one out of that 3 as my favourite.
Yes, that's this one.
Yes.
That's Dawn.
Oh,
right,
okay, this is brilliant.
So, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is the first one directed by Matt Reeves. He would stick around for the third one as well.
Yeah.
The Michael Giacchino score. This one's got Jason Clarke as the male lead. Cody Smith McPhee.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrific movie.
Yes.
You can see this as a standalone as well. It's the one that's got Gary Oldman as the villain and
yeah.
Cobra the Ape and of course
I just
Andy
remember
Serkis.
being completely moved by this, and this is how you do CGI really well, people.
I need to show you something. It's not far.
Human lies!
No, I swear. If I could just show you, then you'll understand.
Jason Clarke and Andy Serkis as Caesar the Ape.
Jason Clarke is amazing.
Really good in
Yes.
this, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he would ruin all that goodwill by doing that awful Terminator sequel.
Can we talk about the effects of this? This is mind-blowing. Like
It's
how
next level.
Yeah, and I don't understand how films since this came out haven't managed to catch up and do stuff along this level. It is astounding.
It
to see
really
this.
is.
Yeah.
But more than that, I think it's because it's next level, groundbreaking effects work in service of what is, just on its own grounds, a great movie.
Yes.
Like if you'd made this still with the old suits from the 60s and 70s,
Yeah.
still would have been a great movie.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've got that in there and that Serkis delivers the specific performance that he does, the acting in it
it's
is
all
tremendous.
amazing. If my recommendation to you for this is that if you have got an extra large TV, prioritize that. If you've got a sound bar, use that.
Yeah. Oh, just the score alone.
Yeah, have the full experience of this. So that is Saturday, E4, 9 o'clock, not to be missed. Sunday, what have we got?
So, Sunday, one of my favourites, because we just talked about, 90s style for the adults thrillers. Money Monster, sort of forgotten film with George Clooney and Julia Roberts, reuniting post-Oceans for a movie that actually made me like Jack O'Connell for about 90 minutes, which I never thought would happen. So Jack O'Connell
I like Jack O'Connell. I think he's
I know you do.
doing good stuff.
I do think you should have a repertoire that's slightly beyond I can wear a hood and speak common.
Oh,
But,
I thought you were talking to me then. I was
oh,
like,
no, Jack
easy.
O'Connell.
I don't wear hoods.
I've never seen you in a hood, and I don't think anyone's ever calling you common, darling.
Yeah.
So, Money Monster, in which Jack O'Connell is a downtrodden man who's lost his money during something to do with the financial collapse.
Yeah.
Finds his way onto the set of a TV show that's meant to be like.
It's like not Good Morning America.
Stark Raving Mad, is it? The one you see. That guy, you see the guy in clips all the time. George Clooney is kind of like that kind
like
of
on a
figure.
CNN kind of element.
Start raving money or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
Takes him hostage and uses the platform to basically voice his grievances. Julia Roberts is, of course, the producer in the booth. Tell you what, I'll give you a little sample here.
Shut up about the glitch, all right? What the hell does that even mean? You see, you don't even know. I'm not stupidly, I told you. Because somehow these clowns lost $800 million overnight. Overnight. And nobody's even actually explained how. How is something like that even possible, huh? It's not a rhetorical question. I want an answer.
What do you want from me, man? I don't run Ibis. I'm just a guy on TV.
Shut up, Lee! Shut up!
I do love the Cloontang, man. He is just the man.
Yeah, George Clooney never gets it wrong, really. He's brilliant in this. I'm amazed that you're right. This is quite a forgotten film.
It really is.
So it's
For
worth.
how good it is.
It's worth going back and revisiting this if you've seen it a few years ago, like I have. Or just if you're going to go experience it for the first time, it's well worth a watch.
I think you'll be shocked that you never saw it when it was out. It's one of those films. How did I not know this exists? This is pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
also, Dominic West
Yes.
as the sleazy corporate.
This is pre-Affair days in this as well.
Was it? I think it's around the time it started, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But he's brilliant. It's on the Sony channel, 11:05 p.m. Well worth a watch on your Sunday night. And also Monday, another one that I think is worth the watch is The Disappearance of Alice Creed, which is on the horror channel at 10:50 p.m. Gemma Arterson's in this, and she basically plays a girl that gets kidnapped in this. And
She's sort of spoiled, kind of rich Essex girl.
yeah,
I think.
it is. And for me, I kind of watched this originally and was a bit I didn't love it the first time, but then I loved it the second time.
That's the thing, 'cause I watched it the first time and I loved it because it's a very unsettling film.
Yeah.
So the idea is she gets kidnapped by two masked men. And
Yeah.
it's more the drama about the two masked men and how she drives a wedge between them, how they drive a wedge use her to drive a wedge between one another. It's a battle of wits. It's a game of personalities, a sort of clash of intelligence, really. Stars Eddie Marsan and Martin Compston as the two would-be masked men. I'll tell you what, let's give you an example of the tension. We'll go with the two guys in this one.
I said I'm not hungry. That's what I told you, I'm not hungry.
You haven't eaten for 9 hours, you've been doing physical work and you're still not hungry.
No. What?
If you're not hungry, it means that something's not right. It means you're thinking too much about whether we've done everything right or whether we've made a mistake along the way that will get us caught and get us 20 years in jail. Or maybe you're thinking about whether we have to rough up that girl or perhaps even kill her.
I will say this made me a genuine fan of Gemma Arterton.
Yeah.
I think there's some quite nifty twists and turns along the way, and this really is a character piece.
Yeah,
for
and
the most part.
I think if you're a fan of Line of Duty, like looking at Martin Compston in completely.
Oh, is that
different...
where he is now?
Yes.
Oh, I could try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he looks very different. I'm just checking him out on IMDb. He looks very different.
Checking him out, eh?
I am checking him out. But he's so different in this movie that it's not hard to kind of not realise that link. But obviously, Line of Duty on TV is very popular here in the UK at the moment. And Eddie Marsan, a chameleon.
He
in
really
everything
is.
that he
really
does.
Do you know, I met him at one of Kermode's things, one of his MK3D shows, like 2 years ago, and he's just a darling. And I saw him before I knew he was in Deadpool, so... Yeah.
There we go.
So, Disappearance of Alice Creed, which is 10:50 on the Horror Channel on Monday night. Cannot recommend highly
What a
enough.
way to start your week.
I know, right? So, tell you what, we'll smooth the tone out a bit
Okay.
for the next one.
Go
So,
on
on Tuesday, 9 o'clock on E4, a very lovely family drama with a custody battle at the heart of it. It is Chris Evans.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Kramer versus Kramer.
Kramer versus Predator, as Family Guy pitched it once. Gifted, starring Chris Evans and Octavia Spencer. Really lovely film. It's McKenna Grace as well, who I think has become known for things like Captain Marvel and roles like that since. But this is the first movie I remember seeing her in. Movie that made me think, Chris Evans is really expanding this whole acting thing now.
No longer just Captain America.
Yeah, and I knew him from like Fantastic Four before that, which I thought was quite fun in. But here he goes for the proper acting. Then you get to Knives Out and Insane. So this is the idea. He is a genius. His late sister, before she passed away, assigned him custody of her clearly also genius daughter. His genius mother, who's estranged, comes back into the picture.
Don't you just hate it when there's too many geniuses?
Too many geniuses, man, and they all go into basically these lockheads in this custody battle, and it all centers around whether or not the young girl should be taken away from her regular school, which she doesn't want to go to anyway, and put into a genius school.
But what about Fred?
What about him?
You won't take care of him. You don't like cats.
I don't like two-eyed cats. Fred, as you know, is monocular.
Who's gonna throw him his ping pong ball?
Fred's gonna be fine. No more argument, okay? We've discussed this ad nauseum.
What's ad nauseum?
Oh, you don't know? Wow, looks like someone needs school.
I don't know if I can hear any more of the word genius.
Well, the
Makes you
movie's-
feel inferior.
It's a pretty genius drama, if I'm honest.
Oh, okay. E4, 9 o'clock Tuesday. That's the one for you if you are also a genius. Wednesday, if you're not, then you can go back to the heyday of Guy Ritchie here.
Yeah, because you were asking me recently about The Gentleman, and I remember when that came out, I said it was Guy Ritchie's best film since Snatch.
Yes.
Which,
and
of course, is on 5-star at 11 o'clock
Yes.
on Wednesday. We don't have a clip for it because it turns out it's very, very difficult to find a broadcastable clip from Snatch. I tried.
Just use the bit with Brad Pitt in it that's like where you can't really understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that'd be about the only way you can get away
That
with a
was
clip.
shot quite near my family home, actually. Which
Really?
is nice, yeah. Nice to know. Yeah.
So Snatch, which is do you know what? I'm just going to describe it as a standard Guy Ritchie movie. You know, a bunch of criminals, all from different sort of sects and geographical locations, who all come together and they all butt heads over different criminal schemes. However, Jason Statham is the lead here, so... You know, that's a good thing.
And also, if you want to know what the inside of a gun looks like, you'll have those stylistic Guy Ritchie shots that take you through every single bit of the barrel, everything there. I like it. I like Snatch. I haven't seen it in years.
Also,
easy to watch.
would I be right in calling this the only gangster movie to star Mike Reed from EastEnders?
Oh,
So.
Mike Reed. Oh,
Pet,
hello,
what you done
sweetheart.
to me, Pat?
Yeah. R.I.P. Mike Reed. Yeah, so that is Wednesday, 5-star, 11 o'clock at night. Far too late. Should be on earlier.
I know.
Speaking of fun, Thursday, ITV2, 9 o'clock, perfect timing for Bridesmaids.
How much do you love Bridesmaids?
I love this movie.
I mean, you've been married. Does this somehow...
Just the once.
Just the once. I mean, as far as I know, you still are.
I am married, yes.
Yeah. So does this reflect the horror of
Do you know
preparing
what?
for a
When
wedding?
I asked my bridesmaids to be my bridesmaids, I each gave them a copy of this on DVD.
I love it. Were you married that recently? Oh, mind you, this is like 10 years ago now, isn't it?
2016 I was married.
Yeah.
And it was, it was fun. And actually, when one of my friends got married, we, as bridesmaids, all went with her to watch this at the cinema. when
Really?
it came out. Yeah, it was very timely for them.
When my friend who works at Warner Brothers got married, she posted a picture of her and her bridesmaids against a plain white wall. I actually took it, photoshopped it, and put it onto the poster for Bridesmaids.
Nice.
So
Good.
there you
Good
go.
work. Good
So, yeah,
friendship.
I'm nice like that.
Yeah.
This is, of course, the comedy of the bridesmaids argument from hell, effectively.
Yeah, and didn't Melissa McCarthy get an Oscar nod for this?
I think she did.
Yeah.
I believe she did.
It's
breakout
great.
role.
Breakout roles for her, for Rose Byrne, for Maya Rudolph. There's so much in this.
I mean, the best part was when we came to pick a clip for this, it got a bit dicey, and I had to go with.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so much more relaxed. Thank you, Helen. I just feel like I'm excited and I feel relaxed and I'm ready to party with the best of them. And I'm gonna go down to the river.
Wow, it looks like somebody's really relaxing now.
Ready to party!
Party!
Yeah, I'm just a fan. I think Chris O'Dowd as well. He was quite a breakout star in this as well.
I only wish that my hen do was as good as this.
So that's 9 o'clock ITV2 on Thursday. So let's finish off the week then in style.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just going to tell you before we say what this is. And this is absolutely true, I will not trust a person on any fundamental level if they claim to not like this film, because then I know they're full of crap.
Okay.
Because nobody doesn't like Con Air.
No.
Con Air is one of the best movies of the last 25 years.
And do you know what? Nicolas Cage, you've got to love him,
Yeah.
right? And actually, coincidentally, I read in the newspaper today.
He's gonna do this, isn't he? Again. This is on Friday night, 9:45 on Channel 5. It is the perfect way to kick off the
Need we
weekend.
say more?
And I'm just going to say that if you are Nicolas Cage and you have to recreate a scene from one of your classic movies, and you have to do one from Con Air, well, there's only one that you could possibly do.
Appears the United States Parole Commission that... Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Put the bunny back in the box.
I knew you was a punk, and I was right. You've been playing us all along. You a free man.
I said, put the bunny back in the box.
Now, why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? Right, so, Con Air, perfect way to end the week. Check it out.